Yo, what up, though? What's going on? Man, nice weekend. Ready to get back to the money, okay? Um, subscribe if you like the video, man. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload, all right? First game on the docket here, we got Toronto Raptors here, all right? Toronto Raptors favorite, no. Philadelphia 76ers favored by 7.5 on the road, at home, and we got 215.5 over under in this one. Right off the back, we got injuries here. We know Scotty Barnes is doubtful. Gary Trent is doubtful. Thaddeus Young is doubtful. So keep an eye out just to make sure they put any extra players on the board here. But other than that, those are some key players that's going to be out. I'm definitely. I'm not going to be betting on this game probably, but definitely going to lean towards Philadelphia 76ers, even if I parlay it up in the money line or something like that. But on the other side, minutes equal opportunity in any given day. So you're going to see guys like the main three, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anobi, they're going to see elevated usage, okay? So actually, this points prop, I have some interest in OG Anobi point prop, and then I wouldn't mind going up on it at least to 20, you know what I'm saying, on the latter side, but that's just me. But yeah, I got interest in this point prop, all right? That's one of my plays on the board right there. And then as far as the three ball, I got interest in Fred VanVleet. I got interest in the over and for OG and Fred VanVleet. All right, so you can pick your poison on either one of those two. I just think these two guys here, they should see elevated usage. All right, got to watch out and see what the injury news is going to be like. I mean, what the starting lineups are going to be like. I'd imagine maybe somebody like Precious. No, let me see. I don't know who's going to get to start, man. I don't know who's going to get to start in the absence of Gary Trent and man, I don't know. Maybe Chris Boucher. I don't know. We'll see though. Yeah, but surprise. I mean, well, not surprisingly, they do have the alternates out, and yeah, I that's where I really make my money at, and I go to something like especially raw points, even maybe it's something like a 12.5 or 13.5 or whatever the case may be. It is the playoffs, so I do go in there and get my money's worth, so I'm not opposed to going to a 14 or something like that for OG Anobi and same game parlays, and maybe something like a 15 and a half or anything like that. You know what I'm saying for Fred VanVleet. Just throwing a few things out there. What did I play? I did play. Let me see. I had OG over 13 and a half, and then I had let me see. I can't go to my slip because I got to log in, and I can't log in right here. What else did I did a 3 pick for plus money. I think I did. Let me see. Let me look on my phone. One moment here. Let me look at my phone. I think I did for. I don't know, but I can go to another one right here. It's a place that I don't mind getting to. Points wise. Um, OG. I mean, Fred VanVleet. Like I said, 15 and a half. That's 16 and a half. That's something I don't mind getting to there. Tobias Harris, I don't mind getting to a 14. I mean, 12 or 13 for him. So those are a few players I don't mind getting to right there. I mean, just right there, that'll get you plus money. Looking at raw points right now, not too much. You know what I'm saying? All over the board. And threes. I do like threes. Like I said. Damn. Uh, I don't mind taking it over on Fred VanVleet, but I can get to two threes for OG, and I could get to three threes for Fred VanVleet. Okay, those are some plays that I don't mind getting to. Don't have to speak upon guys like James Harden and um, um, Joel Embiid. Those guys, they pretty much self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just those, that right there. A little bit more. And then even on the defense side, I mean, you got guys like Pascal Siakam, all right? So you got defensive, they got steals and shit, which you guys already know. And like for you know Pascal Siakam, he's had a steal in four out of his last 5 games, and then he's had a block in 3 out of his last 4 games. The first matchup between these two, he did have 3 blocks. Okay, so I'm not opposed to getting to them. You know what I'm saying? Fred VanVleet, they should have put him in the box in the block section. They let me see if they got him in the block section. Nope. They might add him a little later on though, but he's been getting steals and blocks, man. Let's see. So he's got a block in 12 of his last 15 games. All right. So he's been getting blocks. That's Fred VanVleet. All right. So and then steals, he gets his fair share of steals, and then he gets multiple steals. He's had a steal in 13 of his last 15 games. He got steals numbers in the area of 1, 1, 3, 6, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 1. You know, even it is what it is right there. So I do like Fred VanVleet for actually both, but they're probably just going to put him in the steals category. And it is what it is with that. Ain't that something? He does get a lot of blocks there. I done clicked on NBA there. I mean soccer. So yeah, moving along though. Let's go over here to this Utah Jazz and Dallas Mavericks here. Okay, we got a Utah Jazz favored by 5. We got 205 over under in this one. So that Vegas expect this to be a lower scoring output here, and rightfully so. But yeah. So right off the back, I got some things that I did like here. So I like I really liked Jalen Brunson's assist prop. Uh, I don't know if I'm going to make it an official play because Dinwiddie does come in and handle the ball a little bit, but for like same game parlay purchases and shit like that, like assist props right now, I don't mind getting to Jalen Brunson 4 and 4 for Donovan Mitchell. I don't mind getting the 4 for Mike Conley, but I guess. But if I was to get there, our numbers, any 3. What I'm saying? Any 3 like 300s or 400s or whatever the case may be, that's going to come out to plus money. You know what I'm saying? But the one I'm most confident right now is at least Jalen Brunson. Just trying to get to a little plus money here, and then if you want to get to his point prop, be my guest. His point prop is sitting at 23.5. He probably is going to shoot better than he shot last game. I don't know if they're going to game plan for him or whatever the case may be. But, even if you want to get to a dub or something like that, be my guess. That's something I think he could hit. And then even, going down to somebody like Conley at 10 points, I think that's doable. You know what I'm saying? Easy little money right there. Let me see. Donovan Mitchell. I have interest in this point prop. This point prop is sitting at 27.5. Definitely have interest in that, but for the sake of the same game parlays and me just doing a bankroll builder, I'll probably go to something like maybe a 23.5 or 22.5. You know what I'm saying? And that'll put me online. That'll put me in line for like some even money right there. 10 points from Conley, 22 from Mitchell, and 4 assists from Brunson. I think that's definitely doable in this circumstance here. And then, like I said, it's other plays. Like if I want to get to a Brunson, a Bogdanovich, a 14 or a 15 is not out of the realm of possibilities there. I could throw that up there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to break. I'm trying to hammer something. I ain't gonna lie. And this is just, when the alternates come out, this is just how I do things, And then getting to a Brunson, maybe a 17.5 or 18.5, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But, those are a few plays right there. As far as the 3 ball here, everybody who shoots the 3 ball is definitely in play. Reggie Bullock, he's in play. Donovan Mitchell for sure. His 3-point prop is only sitting at 2.5. He's had 5, 6, 3 upside right along with Bojan Bogdanovich. So I can't be mad at you for going to the 3 ball. I like the 3 ball, and the defense props are in play for these guys as well. They sure are. Yeah. So that's a lot of. Those are a few plays that I don't mind getting to in my player pool there. All right. So like steals, Donovan Mitchell. He's had a steal in 12 of his last 15 games, okay? So he's somebody that's really going to get steals out there. Minutes equal opportunity, so he'll be out there. Rudy Gobert, of course, the blocks is going to be there for him, and he gets steals, with those long arms. He's had a steal in 11 of his last 15 games. You can get a steal for him at minus 113. And, the blocks for Rudy Gobert, he's had a block in 13 of his last 15 games. That's putting him at, and then, his blocks has been, upper in the upper area, as far as multiple blocks a game. So you can get 2 blocks for him at minus 138. So, yeah. And then next guy I look at will probably be somebody like Dorian Finney-Smith, for steals category. Yep. Man, lean in that one. I don't have a lean in none of these games. I mean, outside of Philadelphia and Golden State, those are the two teams that I really, really have a lean towards winning that game. All right. We got an over under 221.5 in this one here. Golden State Warriors on 7-point favorites here. Don't mind if you want to get to that spread. We know Curry is questionable. I mean, he's unlimited right now, so that's something to look out for there. The 3-ball, I'm start right back here at the 3-ball. You know the drill with the threes, okay? They got the 3-ball juiced up. I mean, you get plus 172 for 5 for Clay, plus 430 for 5 for Jordan Poole, okay? Let me see. Will Barton, when he takes the 3, he makes 2. You know what I'm saying? He just made 1 a few games ago, but for the most part, he does hit 2 threes when he gets hot. He's had 2 threes or better in 13 of his last 15 games. So that's something to look out there. That 2 threes, you know what I'm saying, it's always in play. You know what I'm saying? So don't mind getting there. The 3-point prop for these guys though, as far as Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can get 3 threes for Jordan Poole on a parlay at minus 154, which looks good. You get 3 threes for Klay Thompson. You can go 3 threes, 2 threes for Will Barton, and then you can slide over here and get in any other category for something else. So Monte Morris is somebody I'll be looking for assists. You know what I'm saying? So Monte Morris has hit. He's had 4 assists or better in 12 of his last 15 games. You know what I'm saying? So he's been pretty consistent in hitting 4 assists. You know what I'm saying? And every time I point him out, though, it seemed like the 2 times that I pointed him out, he hit 4. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he hit 3 or 2. All right. So, but he's only did, he's hit this at 13 in his last 15 games. If you want to get there, be my guest. He's going to be out there. The minutes should be, no problem for him. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get to either one of these or all 3 of these, some bankroll builders, whatever. I mean, you get 2, 3, and 4 assists for plus 145 there. All right. While we're in the assist category, you can't forget about Draymond. I mean, when the alternates come out for this game, I mean, I wouldn't mind going to an 8 assist. I mean, a 7 assist prop or a 6 assist. Yeah, 6 assists ain't bad. I could stick with that. You know what I'm saying? On some building up type of shit. You know what I'm saying? On an average right there, if we parlay them up, on the average, it's probably coming out to plus money for 2 picks apiece. So, a little 3-4 legger right there. That ain't bad. But yeah. Guys like the Joker, they're pretty much self-explanatory. I'm trying to figure out how and which way I want to do a lot of these point props because you can end up running into some unders. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting to a Will Barton 15.5 point prop, but I have to probably pump my brakes. He does have to be aggressive, though, man. He does have to be aggressive to help the Joker out. You know what I'm saying? If we keep getting an aggressive Barton like that, he took 18 shots, then sign me up, man. Sign me up. He does pop in the rebound and assist category. He's had rebounds in the area of 6'4", 4'1", 5'4", 6'6", 5'4", 5'7". Assists in the category in the area of 5'4", 6'2", 4', 5'3", 7', 8". So, something like a PRA or maybe a points and assists or points and rebounds, or rebounds and assists could be a play for somebody like Will Barton. But it is what it is. Can't fault you or not mad if you don't get there. All right. So yeah, those are some plays and some things that you can put together with your plus money. Your same game parlay pluses or whatever the case may be with that. On the baseball side, yeah. Let me see. I got some bats, and I was looking at in my player pool for my fantasy that I might want to play today, and a couple leans and some picks. So let me see what we got here. I scooted over that Minnesota Twins and Boston Red Sox game. I just didn't really cap it like I really wanted to, but there was a few bats that stood out to me. So let me see what we got. Baltimore. No, this is Boston. All right, so let me go to Boston. Okay, so we had. I know Travis Shaw. You got to keep an eye out on these on the lineups. Okay, so you got Travis Shaw. He's 4 for 8 against him. Rafael Devers has 2 home runs against Bundy. He's 5 for 20. Okay, 2 extra base hits. I guess those were home runs. And then you got Vertigo. He's 2 for 3 with a home run. And then you got Alexander Bogaerts. He's 12 for 36 and 7 extra base hits and 3 home runs. So man, that's one. And 8 RBIs. So that's somebody that you could probably look to as well. All right. I didn't too much look on the other side of Minnesota. Yeah, I have to get around to looking at them in one second. Probably when I get off this game. When I get off when I get through recording, I have to look through that. So I didn't have a lean and nothing in this one. Those were some bats though that I had to point out for that game on the Boston side. Damn, what the fuck? That game just came on. Get the hell out of here! Oh no, man! I didn't even know that, man. Wow. Ain't that a bitch? Golly. Well, you guys can fact check those right there. Fuck, I didn't put them in. My bad. Anyway, go. Chicago White Sox at Cleveland here. These games kick off later. All right. Damn, I thought those games came on a little later on. All right. Shit, man. Ain't that something? All right. Well, you got let me see. Who we got on the mound for we got Keuchel and Bieber. Is Bieber starting today? I didn't think Bieber was starting today. Let me see. One moment. Let me check this out. Let me check something out. Okay, Bieber is going today. All right. Well, Cleveland's at home, and we know that Cleveland can produce some runs, man, and they're gonna be looking at they're gonna be looking for their first home win right here, man. Not a big fan of Keuchel, man. I'm leaning towards Cleveland money line in this one, man. I ain't gonna lie, Cleveland money line. Maybe a parlay piece or something like that. I guess I don't know. Arizona. Boogie Props.cash. Arizona. We have an 8.5 over under in this one, and I didn't have nothing for this one. I just don't trust. I can't trust Baumgartner right now just yet. He did pitch. He been pitching. I don't know, man. He's got 4 strikeouts and then he's got 6 walks. I don't know, man. Today might be the day they might try to get to him. I can't just, I don't have nothing for this game. San Francisco and Minnesota here. New York Mets here. And, we got a 6.5 over under in this one. And, this one here is a little bit intriguing, especially for the pitcher side. You got Miguel, I can't pronounce his name right. But, he's been pitching good, man, You know what I'm saying? No home runs in training camp, or in the season. He done pitched, 10 innings right now? I think he had about 7 strikeouts. I mean, no home runs, no walks, and then these, hey, what San Francisco do with their bullpen? So, I mean, New York Mets did with their bullpen or whatever the case may be, and things like that. And then, Cobb on the other hand, he's shit. I think he had like 2 home runs and 10 Ks and five innings, man. So he's pitching pretty good too, man. This is a no-run first inning candidate game here. Still might want to lean to the under in this one. We got a 6.5 point total in this. I mean, you can see a 2-1 or a 3-2 game or something like this. I can lean towards the under in this one. No official picks though, but I can still lean to the under. Pittsburgh at Pirates at Milwaukee Brewers here. Let me see though. Did I have bats for these? Let me go back and check for this Cleveland game. Cleveland didn't put no bats up for. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so Tommy Pham, he's 2 of 5 against Sean Manaea with a bomb. And those that's the only ones that stood out to me. I mean, Owen Miller got a bomb. Austin Hedges has a bomb. And Rosario is 6 for 16 versus Keiko with a bomb. Okay, those are some of the ones that stood out to me on the Cleveland side. And Chicago didn't put no. I mean, didn't put nothing up for Chicago. It did nothing up for Arizona, and I didn't put anything up for Washington. You know, so yeah. Oh, you know what? Michael Franco, he's uh he's he's 6 for 14 with a bomb and 3 extra base hits right there. So yeah, so don't let me forget to put them out there. But yeah, and then as far as San Francisco, didn't put any bats up for San Francisco, but I got something out there for New York Mets. Robinson Cano, he's 10 for 28, 5 extra base hits, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, and Eduardo Escobar is 3 for 11 with a bomb, and then Starling Marte, he's 1 for 2. So yeah, those are a few bats right there. All right, yeah. I did have a couple bats out for San Francisco, but they didn't really pop like that. I mean, a few low numbers like uh, Yatsumirsky, he's 1 for 3, with a bomb, and Wilmer Flores 2 for 3, and then Brandon Belt does have 2 bombs at him. He's 3 for 5, so that's somebody that you could look at there, Brandon Belt. Pittsburgh Pirates at Milwaukee Brewers. We got an 8.5 over under in this one. I just never trust those Milwaukee Brewers, man. I mean, but we'll probably see a little bit of value here on the Pittsburgh sides. You know what I'm saying? Since they've been hitting lefties okay. They 5-5 on the season, and it is what it is. They 4-6 in their last 6. I mean, Thompson, he should be okay. So I just can't trust Milwaukee in this one. It's a lot of value though, at on that money line. But you could still jump on that run line too. You know what I'm saying? So I might sprinkle something on both. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what I might do. I might sprinkle something on both in favor of Pirates here, where anything can happen though. Baseball is so volatile. Tampa Bay Rays at Chicago Cubs here. We got Hendricks on the mound, McClanahan on the mound. I didn't really look too much into this one, but I do give a slight lean towards Tampa Bay in this one here. Small ball Tampa Bay. Los Angeles Angels at Houston Astros here. We got an 8.5 over under in this one. And yeah, I probably leaning towards you know what though? I mean, I give Houston the edge on the bats, but both of these teams have been putting up runs, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I could probably see the over hitting in this one. So I lean towards the over. If I had to pick a side, it would probably be Houston, but I lean towards the over though. Another game here, Philadelphia Phillies at Colorado Rockies here. Okay, so let me go back. Go back to that Pittsburgh game because I'm getting ahead of myself. See if I got any bets out for that game. The Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. Okay, so Nope, I didn't have anybody out. And then for that Chicago and Tampa Bay game, no, I didn't have anything out for that one. And then, of course, I have, let me see, Houston Astros. um, well, you know what? I'm sorry for that. Brett Phillips, you got to watch to see if he gets to start. He is 3 for 3 for versus Hendricks. He plays for Tampa Bay, and then Maya, he's 1 for 2 with a bomb against Hendricks. But yeah, I didn't have anything else out for that. But I'm trying to see. I don't have anything out for that Los Angeles game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Trout, all right. Trout, he's 1 for 3 with a bomb. You know he can hit a bomb against anybody. That's the guy who really, really stood out for me. Then you got Otani. He's 4 for 2 with two. I mean, he's 4 for 12 with 2 bombs. Okay, so those are the two guys that really stood out for me. I mean, Walsh. Well, they got some bats here. I didn't even know I put all those bats in there. Jerry Walsh, he's 7 for 11 with 4 extra base hits and 2 bombs. Okay, so yeah, it's important for me. It's important for me to go over these bats. Okay, definitely important for me to go over these bats. I I can't forget going over these bats. All right, and then I didn't go over the Chicago White Sox bats either. So if you really want to, it's only two guys, and one guy that really stands out, and that would be Jose Abreu. He's 8 for 30 with 3 bombs against Shane Bieber. So yeah, whoo, man, I can't forget that, man. I got to get these pods together, but I can't forget that, man. Going over these bats because they help you out with your same game parlays and stuff. So and if you guys got you want to hit me up and ask me, do I like any bats or whatever, I ain't got no problem with hitting giving you guys a little info on that. So yeah, Philadelphia Phillies didn't have any bats out for these guys, but uh, you know, you got guys like I had Real Muto out there, but you got guys out there. Your Harpers and your Schwarbers and shit like that, Seguras. So it is what it is. On top of that, uh, this is Coors Field. Okay, so anything can happen in this one. There's a possibility this game here can go over. So I don't have a lean in this. If I had to pick anything, it would probably be over. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at that one though for the Philadelphia Phillies. All right. Let me see. Cincinnati and San Diego Padres. I mean, I'm gonna lean towards San Diego in this one with Manaea on the mound here. It's a money line piece for a money line parlay piece. Might sprinkle some on the run line though. I probably just that's probably the way I probably have to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one there. Baltimore and Oakland. I mean, Baltimore and Oakland, man. Two teams, man. This here, they well look. They rolling out Montez, Oakland. I trust Montez a little more than this guy Watkins here. Baltimore. I mean, Oakland. They've been playing pretty good. They 5-5. On the season right now. They playing pretty well. Only way I could look right now is Oakland. Baltimore, they coming off a few good wins. You know what I'm saying? But I just gonna lean towards Oakland in this one. Money line parlay piece here at -200. But what I'm really, really looking at is the run line here. So Oakland or nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we looking at it there. And then last but not least, we got Kershaw on the mound versus Yanoa. I mean, you know what it is. I mean, Boston, Dodgers, they heavy favorites here. It's Dodgers are nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I could see myself running a parlay. I'll post some. I'll post it. I'll post some. But that's what it is for me. It's the Dodgers are nothing for sure. And then for those last three games on the bats, let's see what I got here for the bats. For Cincinnati bats, didn't put nobody out there for Cincinnati, and didn't put nobody out there for San Diego either. And then I didn't put nobody out there for Oakland or I didn't put anybody out there for Oakland or Baltimore. No. I got a couple bets out there for Baltimore. I have Odor. He's 5 for 13 with 3 extra base hits and a home run against Montas. And then that's the only one that really stood out to me. I mean, Trey Mancini is 1 for 3 with a home run, and then you got Gutierrez. He's 2 for 3. Okay, so let me rewind it back to the Colorado Rockies here. Against Nola, it's a lot of smaller hit total guys here outside of Charlie Blackmon. I mean, Charlie Blackmon, he's a 7 for 19 versus Aaron Nola, and he's got a home run and 4 extra base hits there. Chris Bryant, he's 4 for 13 with a home run and 2 extra base hits. Um, uh, Brendan Rodgers is somebody you can look at. He's 3 for 6. So yeah, it's a few. But those are the ones that really stand out to me. And then, like I said, nothing out for San Diego and nothing out for Cincinnati. And the last game on the docket as far as bets would be Los Angeles. No, didn't have anything out for them either. The Dodgers didn't have anything out for the Dodgers, or I had 1 or 2 bets out for the Braves. Who is that? I have out for the Braves. Arcia, 2 for 6 versus Kershaw, but I might take them Braves down. So I probably don't want them in my player pool going up against Kershaw. So that's about it, man. Peace out.